Everything is ready for the grill. We got some Croatian king bream, really delicious fish in the Mediterranean Sea. Some sausages, all grilled lemons, some vegetables, jacket potatoes, and the grill is ready. Try to make it as sharp as possible so the grill doesn't lose too much heat. Potatoes will take the longest. It's really good to make some incisions on the side so you have really the full flavor. Salted, pepper. Is your finger not on it?
No.
Okay. For some people it's really easy to change themselves, to learn something new or to manifest something, and for others it's really hard.
Now it's requiring a little deep breath and wait until
Look how beautiful they are.
Wow. This fish is amazing. I'm just saying to Raphael that
Yesterday we were watching, or also today we were watching Kung Fu Panda, and it's a really nice thing to watch.
the hands are nice.
Yeah, I have it full of oil.
Yeah.
Because the panda, Po, he's so innocent and is so much in awe with everything that he sees that he's just randomly mastering chi, you know, and he became the dragon fighter, the dragon warrior, and just everything seems so easy for him. And another master
I don't think it's a random mastering chi. He just wished for everybody to be saved. And that's when he has intention already.
Yeah, and it's also the innocence, his naivety, his
He doesn't want to do it only for himself. He wanted to do it for everybody.
And because it's cool.
Yeah, and it's cool, yeah, but...
And his simple mind just allows him to reach these higher awakenings, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So how is the fish? Silence.
I already said that it's delicious.
It's really good. There's something about having this Mediterranean fish.
Isn't it weird? I feel a bit weird. No?
It's just we have some guests over, right? Just like we have some guests over.
Oh, okay. You wanna have a water?
Because mostly we eat trout and zander, like these lake or river fish. And we don't usually get the Mediterranean ones from the sea. But they're just so delicious. Remind you of being in Croatia. That's where they're from.
This fish traveled fresh from Croatia to us today. And
on the grill.
And on the grill.
Yeah, we were talking about how some people are so simple-minded, they can heal so easily. And others which are super complicated and want to figure it all out, have a very big analytical mind. They're just struggling so much. It takes so much time for them to do something which somebody who is naive and simple just accomplishes within a day.
I know that people who are, like, I have a big trouble too. I am that analytical person who wants to be more spiritual, more in this, but in this realm. But you know, people who are, for example, having a religious upbringing, they are taught already that there is something higher than them, bigger than them.
Mm-hmm.
But in my country, when I was growing up, it was like a really, really bad thing to be religious, you know. People were not supposed to believe in God or anything like it. It was absolutely not considered as something to do. It was not good. And my grandfather wanted me to be christened, even though everybody was against it, even, you know, and my mother just let me do that because my grandfather couldn't get over it that I wouldn't be christened because he's from a small village. He wasn't from cities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also when you're manifesting something, somebody that is just simply listening to some instructions how to manifest the law of attraction or Neville Goddard, it doesn't matter what it is. And they just start to apply it and boom, it happens.
Mm-hmm. It's just the naivety and the pureness is just bringing the most benefit to that person.
That's what the universe loves.
And that's why, for example, Dr. Joe says, hey, let everything go, because if you let go all who you are and who you think you are, then it manifests much quicker, right?
Surrender. That's a very important part of doing this work.
That's
And
why
you need to practice it a lot.
That's why also women who are well educated and they have very big problem to conceive, to have a baby.
Yeah.
You know, they are educated, they do everything right, they eat right.
They know about all the dangers.
They know about everything, and they just can't get pregnant. They are that over educated, and their head is so full that, and the simple-minded people who are more free, more relaxed, and just let it flow are much more successful.
Yeah. We are making it hard for ourselves. I am on some level quite naive. My placebos work on me really well.
You are totally naive, and I love that. I learned that. I so much learned from you.
When we were buying some melatonin drops, it works on me instantly. I take 1-2 sprays on my tongue and I'm all honey or sleep. Then you say it's not possible. It takes 30 minutes at least. But you have to also be careful then when you're that naive that you don't listen too much to possible diagnoses that you could have or possible problems when you do certain things.
Yeah.
Because it also just passes your analytical facility and you can accept to it.
Yeah.
But when we go to healing, then a person that is simple-minded can have some condition and pick something, for example, Chinese medicine, and they go for it and they listen to the doctor and they do the acupuncture and they take the supplements and they can just be fine within a matter of weeks or months completely. And somebody else that is a bit more educated and has a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, then it can make it a bit more difficult.
I also started to say to myself that if the healing or if the manifesting is too hard, it's too complicated, it's not for me. I think that universe laws or everything should be super simple. And if it is not super simple, so kids can understand it, it's not worthy to invest in it time, because it's just some trick for the mind, so the mind can be so supplied with a lot of super cool information and feel more superior than others. I was on a meditation retreat, and there were people meditating on the same retreat 20 years. They were going there 20 years in a row, you know, as a summer vacation, and they you could see it from them that they felt superior to you. You know, they
But they've
felt
already done 20 meditation weeks.
yeah.
Hmm.
They felt much like more, and I was like, I let them be, you know, in their
Yeah.
thing, but it's mind. It's mind.
Mhm.
We are never superior to anybody. We are equal.
Hmm. Then the ego activates, and then you're already stopping the flow of the divine.
We are on the soul levels. We are all equal. We are having soul has no sex, so soul has no color. Soul has it's all. We are all these beings, you know. Then we wear these costumes to masquerade, or how do you call it?
Yeah.
Masquerade. And then the game is on here in 3D, and people get triggered by certain things. But for example, when I was studying in the US, and it was like things
Spring onions.
spring onions. When I was studying in US, and there was like people who were different color than us, I absolutely didn't perceive them as less or more. I just perceived them, they are my friends in a high school, you know. I didn't care about that. But people were making in US such a big deal about it. For example, I was so surprised. I never thought that it could be a problem if I talk to this one or that one, and you are considered certain way in US if you talk to the people with the different skin color. Or I had a Mexican girlfriend, and I totally liked how they were, their spirit. And after I was like going from US home, I was having this, but it was too late for me to be programmed to say, hey, these are bad people, these are good people, because of the skin color or something, or nationality or something. But we don't, I think I can say that we don't really perceive people here in Europe like this, that they are this or that color. Like, we try to do this equally.
Yeah, and as you say, it's we're all souls, which have different bodies, but it has nothing to do with the soul.
I have friends in all cultures and everything,
Hmm.
and I respect all of them. They can't influence where they were raised, like, or what family was raising them, you know?
Hmm.
Raising them.
Yeah.
It's just for us to master the chi
Yeah.
as Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. Watch Kung Fu Panda 3 and observe Po, the panda, how he's just so innocent and sincere, and whoa! You know, the smallest thing happens. Whoa! And he's so in awe.
I'm so
It's
happy.
very inspiring. Yeah.
I'm so happy. Ooh.
Happy and joyful.
I have you because I have it at home because of you.
Yeah, like it inspired me as well. I also want to be more simple and
I'm like this around animals and around fish.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. Uh-huh. We were going in Thailand to snorkel, and Petra just saw normal, regular fish, and she was like, wow!
underneath the water
Yeah.
with the goggles on. Ooh, because you can't express anything under the water. You can't
say words, right?
So I was like expressing with my body that I see fish. So I was really happy for that.
And that's what the universe loves, this joy, this silliness, and just enjoying the simple things. That's what can help you to create much better. Or heal, or anything.
That's why we are making this video, so you can have lunch or dinner with us.
Yeah.
And Yeah. And you can have a little nibble from the plate. It's really cool how it's working here. That they are just giving us their body, the plant and the fish, to sustain our body.
They become us.
It's crazy.
Petra has made a beautiful fairytation. I think it was about 2 years ago.
Fairytation is mix of meditation and fairy tale.
Yeah, and she tells this beautiful tale of how we eat food and what the food is giving us and how it nourishes our body. And if you want to hear something relaxing while you eat or before you eat, we will link the meditation, the fairytation here or underneath the video so you can watch it.
I was a bit nervous to make that video, so maybe it's not the super highest perfection, but
It's beautiful.
but it was sincere.
It's so beautiful. When Petra reads something, some of her own words which she composed, then my heart just instantly opens. Her voice is so beautiful and soothing,
That's
and
why
also the words that she chooses.
that's why you want to make me to do meditations, right?
Yeah,
Or to
yeah. Would be nice for people to have it.
wow, it looks amazing.
We eat with hands.
We eat with hands because it's easier for my hands, for example, to eat like this now.
You also said that you like to touch the food before you eat it.
I heard when you eat with your fingers, like we don't have to eat everything, but meat particularly, or something that it somehow disinfects in hands, or there's some process that when you touch it, I don't know how it could be, if the energy field is so strong, or I don't know. I know that Indian people eat a lot with food, with their hands. I was with them in Dubai, or I saw them eating the rice and everything. That was for me. They make like a little, like this,
Little balls.
little ball from the hands, and they are eating it like this. Oh my gosh, it would be all over me. I couldn't eat like that. It would be all over my mouth and all over my clothes, which is anyways already happening to me anyways, but it would be much more. So I was like, wow, they eat really well with their hands. They don't even need to wash dishes, you know. No need to wash, and they are in. I think it's really the digestion and everything starts already with the hands and with the eyes. Not even, it doesn't even get into the mouth, and it already, if you touch it, it gives you so much information about the texture and about the temperature and about how much fat is in there, and you know, you already know how it tastes probably before you put it into your mouth.
Those are things we never think about. We just eat because it's so normal, but there's, like in everything, you can see some process which is so magical that you can't even understand it.
I think that's why people in those American countries and so on, they love to eat fries, because fries you always have to eat with hands and dip it in sauces, and they eat it, and then they lick their fingers usually with, and it feels so good. It is not even because of the fries. It feels good because people eat it with the hands, right?
And if you try to eat fries with forks,
it's not that fun.
not at all.
You don't even enjoy it. You don't
the
like
fries
it.
are like 50% less good. It just becomes some carbohydrate.
Yeah,
Speaking
it's not
of,
fun.
maybe the potatoes will be ready.
That's why I think The fries are so popular because of the
Yeah,
finger
fine.
eating. Thanks. I'm thinking about stuff sometimes.
I don't know if the gas is empty here. I think it's done.
This is thyme. Timian. Thyme.
From the garden.
From the garden.
Oh no. Yeah, the gas tank is empty.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, they're ready. Yuppie.
It's so simple. You just put it in aluminium
Yeah.
and put it on a grill.
Aluminum.
Aluminum?
I don't know. I put a little olive oil as well and a little bit of potato spice. American potato spice.
Wow.
Whatever that means.
Like in my country, everything what was American was always much better than everything what is from here or whatever. Coca-Cola was something like, or Coke or Pepsi. It was so cool to have it, to try it. And
Do you also want to have a potato? Big or small?
small.
I have only one very small.
Can put it here. Thanks. It's very rare that we eat and we don't have a dog underneath the table. It's absolutely, I don't even know how it feels without the dog.
The Luna and her two children, Ari and Ami, they are now all with your father because he wanted to have all three of them to take care of it, and we were without dog for 3 days, and it was really nice, very different.
Yeah, because I always have to think about her treatment for the inflammation and for the water she has to have fresh all the time, and it's summer, and then she has to have the food, and sometimes it's really good to have a little break, and then you come and you can give her like fully
Yeah.
energy again.
Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.